Hello, thank you for coming back here. Today I'm going to show you how to install this robot that I've been testing out. The Expert Advisor is called the Iris Expert, and I will include the download link for you. I've been testing this out and it's been quite successful, so I thought you might be interested in testing this out for yourself. So I'm going to give you a guide on this, well, starting from scratch, actually, from installing the terminal, and also just one or two of the indicators. It doesn't really need it actually, but I've installed it basically just to help me to judge whether the Expert Advisor, the robot, is actually doing its job. So let me just zoom in, and as you can see, this is the robot that I've got there. Okay, so I'm going to start now by installing the MT4 terminal. Okay, right, let's zoom in again. Now, when you register for a demo account or a live account, you will get the software to install. Yes, this one here, and then you'll get the login details. Now, this is the actual terminal folder, which I've already installed, but I have actually lifted it and put it here. And I'll tell you the reason for that later on in the video as I am progressing with the narration. Okay, so you install that just in a normal way, and that will normally be installed in your C drive program times 86. You probably can tell that I've got other things going on in here, and you know, like this one here from Tickmill, but that is actually just on the C drive, and I'll explain later on. Right, after you have installed the MT4 software, you get a terminal icon or a shortcut like this, and then you need to locate the folder. Just right click and then go down to Properties, and then you find that the document is here. I've actually already installed it on the program files times 86, but I've actually transferred it to the C drive. Okay, so there's no reason for that except that I just want multiple copies of it. Okay, so if you open the file location, and it should tell me here. Right, so it's all here. This is the folder, and then what you got to do here is go to here and then just click that, and then you'll find where that folder is. It's this one here. So copy that, right click and then copy. Okay, I've already done this earlier, so there's no need for me to do it again. Let me just zoom out, and then I pasted it here. I just pasted it here. Okay, now I can take this copy now and upload it to my virtual server. Now, because I have transferred the folder to the C drive, I need to create a new shortcut. Okay, sorry, click on terminal and then right click and then create shortcut somewhere. There we are, create shortcut. So we create the shortcut, right, and then we take this, right click and then cut it. Okay, this is the shortcut that I've created when I installed the terminal. Now I'm going to paste it here, this shortcut that we just created. Right, so that will now link up to the folder. Now you might not want this particular icon, okay, so just right click, properties, and then go to change icon, just browse, and then you need to go back to where you place the folder, which is here. Double click on it, and then the icon is here, right, icon. Just right click there and just open, and then close that down. Oops, I forgot to put OK. Open, OK, and then apply, and then OK. And now, as you can see, I've got two terminal shortcuts. Alright. Not that you need to terminal shortcut, so you only need one, but I'm just showing you. And then if you click on that, right, when you click that, a pop-up will appear. Let me just zoom out. The pop-up will appear like this, and then after that just close that down or cancel it, and then you get this pop-up here asking you to put in your login details. Well, I don't normally put this in there actually, so you can do it here if you want, but sometimes it doesn't work. So if it doesn't work, cancel it and go to here, go to tools and then options, and then enter the login details here, making sure that you've got the right server. Obviously this is a demo server, so I click the demo and then put in the login and the password. Okay, once you log in, you should be seeing 4 panes here, but I've deleted 2 of them already. You get the bells and whistles, and let's zoom in. And as you can see, this is a 5,000 US dollar account, so it's a fresh account, so hopefully that we will be making some money when we're doing the trading with this robot. Okay, so that's our next job, is to set this up for the trading. Now I'm going to set it up so that I've got 2 panes. and the reason for this is that I want to install an expert here, or a robot on this side, as well as the robot that's going to make us the money. This other robot will be a robot so that I can actually intervene, if you like. If I don't like it going in the wrong direction, if it's going in the wrong direction, I can terminate the sell trade or terminate the buy trade. And if I like, I can intervene and make the loss, if you like, make up the loss by doing it manually. But hopefully we will not need to do this, because the robot seems to have proved itself to be quite efficient. But when you download the actual software, please practice first, like I've always stressed actually in my video, that you must practice and practice to learn the behavior of the charts and obviously the trends, as well as observing the robot or the robot's behavior. Let me just tell you that I've actually set this now on USD and Canadian dollars, and this one as well on both panes, and I'm going to change the time frame to 5. So just right click and then time frame. Where have we gone now? Time frame. Here we are. Not looking. Oops. Time frame 5 minutes. And same on this side. Time frame 5 minutes. Okay. And obviously to put the USD and Canadian dollar on, you need to go to here, just under file. Oh, sorry, not under file, just here, and then you've got the currency charts here, and then just pick whatever you want. On this terminal, for some reason, I've only got a few. Normally, you know, there'll be quite a lot of currencies that you can deal with, but I'm going to use the Canadian. The US dollar and the Canadian dollar. Okay, so just close that down. Right, I'm going to now upload the Expert Advisors. So you need to go to File. Let me just move the microphone a bit because I can't see what I'm doing. Go to File and then Open Data Folder. And then we need to go to MQL4, and then we need to go to the experts. Now the terminal or the broker is already provided with some other expert advisors, and if you don't want to use them, I would just simply delete it. So I'm just going to delete that and delete that. Now I'm leaving this data file because I think it relates to the terminal, or possibly with the installation. I don't know what that is, so just leave the data alone. And now I'm going to find my folder containing the Expert Advisor, which is in my documents. Here we are, this is the one, and I'm going here. Advantage, it's that one and this one. There's two of them, so just highlight that as well by pressing the shift key, right click, copy, and then go back here and then paste it. Right, okay, now we need to go to the Expert Advisor. Sorry, we need to go to the indicators now, and as you can see that the system has given me quite a few indicators, and I'm not going to use their indicators, right? So I'm going to click one and then go down here, highlight it, and then click that, and then delete the lot. don't forget, if you make a mistake, you still got the main copy that we did earlier, the backup copy, so to speak. Okay, so right, we'll go here and go back to the indicators list. That's what we're going to load, that one, and then that one. So I'm going to copy that, and then go back here, paste it to the indicator section. Okay, that's all done. Right, I have a template that's ready to install, so rather than going it one by one, installing it onto the chart, I prepared a template. So we need to go to go back one step and go back to templates. They've got other templates provided by the system, so I'm just going to delete these because I don't want them. Templates, template, and just delete that. And I'm going to leave the statements as it is. Not that we're going to get a statement, but you never know what the server will send you. So we'll delete that, and then we're going to put our template on here. Template. Oh, sorry, it's this one. It's this one here, which we need to go back one step to go back to the templates, which is that one there and that one there. Right, so we copy that and then go back to the other one. Go back here where the template is. Right, so that's that. Now I think we covered everything with indicator, and we've done the template. We don't need the presets just yet, but that's in case it's offline, if you know what I mean. So, but don't forget, these presets are set to my computer's settings, so yours might be slightly different, and you need to change it slightly. Okay, so let's go back here. Oops. Yep, that's it. We don't need to do anything else now. Right, just close that down, and then miraculously we should be able to get a chart on here without doing too much hard work. So let's have a try. Oh, before we do that, actually, you should always refresh the chart. You can simply go here and here, and just do it individually, so to speak, or you can just simply, like your normal programs, just close the chart down completely, close that down, and then reactivate. And you should get the ding-dongs and bells and whistles. Okay, right. So we've got a $5,000 account. Let me just zoom in so you can see it better, so that we know that we. Oh, what's happening here? I pressed the wrong button. Here we are. Oops, it's gone up now. Anyway, I've got the $5,000, and as you can see, we've not done any trade, so there's no profit. Okay, let's zoom out. I'll leave that there in case we need it. Okay, so now right click. I mean, there's no need to even to get rid of this grid, you know, or even do all these fine-tuning, if you like, of the candle colors. So just right click and then go down to template, and then you go to load template. It's already actually listed here actually, but we'll go to load template, and there we are. This is pane 1, the left is pane 1 and the right is pane 2, so we'll just do the left one. Double click on that and hey presto, same with this one. Right click and then template and then pane 2, which is here. We can go to load. There we go. So now we are ready for trading. As you can see here, I've got this, actually there's no need for that. We'll just oh, the drop down is not working for some reason, but anyway, that doesn't matter. Okay, as you can see, we can do a manual buy, a buy or a sell, and then we can close all the orders, even the expert advisor. You can close that orders, all the orders down as well. There is something that's not right here. I've already got an equity of 301 for some strange reason, but that's not how it should be. Right, let's have a look. It's because it's, you know, it's most likely it's because it's not trading time yet. Alright, because it's Sunday. Sorry, it's Saturday rather, I beg your pardon. It's Saturday I'm setting this up, so I'm not going to start trading till Monday anyway, but I'll set it all up at terminal. But it shouldn't record that. I don't know why it's done that. But there we go. So now that as you can see, the robot is not, it's got a sad face, so which means it's not trading. So let's go to the expert advisor. There we are. Properties, input. Let's just load the presets and then go back to our folder. We forgot to do the presets. Right, let's go back to the document folder, and then we need to go back to here, and then we've got the presets here. So just go like that, and then highlight that, copy, right, close that down, go back to here, and then data folder, and then go to MQL4, and then you go to the presets and then paste that. Right, okay, so we got that. Now what we're interested in actually is this here, the London session. Okay, this is the preset that we're looking for. Okay, so there's no need to refresh it actually on the presets. It's only the expert advisor and the indicators. But if it doesn't show, just close it down and then restart it. Right, we were looking for the preset, so we go back to expert advisor, properties, and then load that preset, which is this one here. This is the broker's time, by the way, not the local time. Okay, so we just load that, and it's got London and New York session. Okay, load that, and as you can see, I set it for 11 to 15. Okay, so okay, hang a minute. Let's allow it to trade. Yes, we allowed it to trade. Everything's okay. So now all we got to do now is to switch that on, the auto trading from the software, right? And there we go, we've got a happy face now, and so it should be trading when the time comes, and hopefully this will clear itself, because it's quite unusual to see this. It's most likely it's because we've not got an active terminal. I have just restarted the terminal, and some of the things that was missing seems to be back to what I expected to be from the templates. Just before I go, actually, check to make sure that you go to tools and check to make sure these items are ticked. This is the Expert Advisors, right? Make sure that these are ticked. So I'll just pause your video and then to ensure that you've got these ticked, and also obviously to make sure that you've got the right server, and then make sure that these settings are not like so. That one's not so much important, but this one here, and make sure this one's ticked, one-click trading. Okay, I think that's about the size of it. Now we're ready to trade automatically. But having said that, don't forget what I've always said all along: don't trust the robot, trust yourself. In my last video I emphasized that you are the best expert, you are the expert robot. The best expert robot in the world is you, and you must try and achieve that. Okay, but so keep an eye on it. I've tested this out for about 3 months, and it's been a very good robot. Right, now that we've got our charts all set up with the indicators, now the robot actually doesn't need all these indicators, actually, to be quite honest. The only reason why I've got these indicators on the charts is so that I can actually observe what the trend is and whether it is in agreement with the behavior of the robot. And I think you should also do that as well. If the robot is taking the wrong action, you can obviously close all the trade down, and you can actually, using these charts as a guide, you can initiate your own manual trade just to catch up. Obviously, if it's going down and the robot is going up, in other words, the robot's done a buy trade and it's a down trade, obviously you should close that trade down if it's so obvious. And then you can obviously do the reverse of it by taking a manual action. That's what I would do, and that's what I have done as well. But sometimes to leave the robot on 24/7 is not advisable, right? You should not actually leave the robot on 24/7, like like all the programmer has emphasized, and that's what you should do. They recommend that you leave it on 24/7. Now, I think that my own opinion is that that's a load of rubbish, and it doesn't help. Okay, so anyway, we're ready now to take the second part of this installation, and that is to upload that second copy to the virtual server. So I will show you that shortly. Oh yes, just before I go, have you noticed this expert now has vanished? I'm not sure whether it's because I'm actually setting this up at the weekend, and it's it's not getting the signals from the server, so things are not installing smoothly. Let's see if I can yeah, alright, let's redo it. There it is. Right, I thought I'd just let you know on that. Hang on. I thought I'll just let you know what the date is. I don't know whether it will capture the date here. Okay, that's call it. I'll just leave that now, and then I will upload the second part of this terminal, the copy to the virtual server tomorrow, Sunday, so that we are ready for trading. Well, I'm back, and it's Sunday. Let's have a look. I'm still having trouble actually getting this to display. The buy and sell button here. I'm having actually trouble actually making it show. The market view, that's okay actually. I didn't realise that I'm not click on to show all. So now let's have a look. We can find a market watch. Yeah, you just right click on any of these, and then go down, and here it says show all. Okay, just click that, and your market view, the currency pairs will be displayed. I didn't know that was turned off. And okay, so that's rectified, but for some reason the installation has not produced this buy sell button or here on the chart. Let me just load another chart, or rather from another broker. I'll show you what I mean. Right, I've just loaded another chart, and if I right click on it, as you can see, hang a minute, let me just zoom in, that might see, you might be able to see better. Let's have a look, zoom in, plus, right, here we are. Let's use this one. This is the buy and sell button that I'm referring to. Right, if you right click, you'll find that there's this here, one click trading. If you click that'll turn itself off, and if you do this, it'll turn it back on again. Obviously you can do it from here. Normally there's a little arrow or a triangle here, but on the other one, on here, the one that I'm describing it to you, there isn't a button here. There isn't a triangle, rather. Well, no button either. So anyway, it may be the signal from the server. Perhaps once we are fully active with signals, then this might change. Let's go back to here again. I'll show you today's date. Go back to Market Watch, and as you can see, this is the service time, 23:59, and then if I don't know whether you can capture this or not, but this is the date there, 17th of July, and it's Sunday. Let's have it pop back up again. That's it. So now I'm going to now transfer this to the virtual server. Okay, and it's quite easy to do. Let me just zoom out. So I'm on my virtual server now, and I've got other things that I'm testing out. So let me just close this down. That one. If we go back to the Terminal 1 shortcut, which is the original installation, okay, just right click, and then Properties, and then Open File Location, And these are all the files that we need to transfer to the virtual server. So let's just go one step back. Alright, use this one. And it should be down here. This one here. So just right click, copy, right, and then go back to our virtual server, which is here, and then go to the C drive, which is here. Well, let's zoom in so you can see better. Which is here, it's the C drive. And then you just simply paste, okay, which is here. I pasted it there. And that's all you got to do, paste it here. And then after it's, you pasted it and it's all loaded up, double click on that. And then just do what we've done before, create the icon, right? Terminal, right click, create the shortcut, yeah? Once you created the shortcut, you cut it, and then you paste it onto your desktop, like I've done here, right? And because the icon is not the actual icon for the particular broker, you can change it like I've showed you before earlier in the video. Just go to right click on that icon, properties, and then change icon, just like what we've done before. Okay, so that's all you know, done, and we're quite happy. And then once we've done that, you know, just close everything down. And then if you double click that, we should load the terminal, as you can see. Let me just zoom out. Now, so I've got two terminals actually running. One is on my local machine and one on the virtual server. We've still got the 5,000 US dollars for us to trade. And let's go to here in the view. Let's go to Market Watch. And as you can see, this has not been fully expanded. I don't know why this template, or sorry, not template, but this install or this software has not actually installed properly. Now I'm not sure it's not installed properly, or the signal is not there yet, you know, that because it's Sunday, right? To enlarge that, just right click on any of these, right click on the currency pair, and then just go show all, and then you've got all your currency pairs here. So at least we've sorted that out, yeah. But as far as this is concerned, we have not. I mean, I've already enabled the one-click trade. Let's go to trade. No, I haven't. Right, let's try that on this one. Accept, and see whether this has made any difference on this one. Right, okay, that. No, it's still not got the triangle here, so I can actually enable one-click trade, and there's nothing here either, which is very strange. So we'll just have to wait for the signals to come through. But in the meantime, I'll just show you how to transfer what we have actually covered earlier or yesterday, what we covered about installing the softwares and the indicator, and we can transfer all that now onto this new install. Oh, well, not install, but it's literally pasting it, isn't it? Right, we need to now just get rid of two of these. We only need two panes anyway, so just get rid of that one and that one, and then just go to this window here and click that and enlarge it. We're going to remove the well, not remove, but hide the terminal, and then do that again so it's a bit enlarged. Okay, that's that. Right, we need to go back to the local PC, and then simply just go to File, open Data Folder, and then all we've got to do now is transfer the template. Just copy all that, and just copy all of it. Copy template. So let's go to the server, the virtual server, and then do exactly the same here. Open, and then data folder. Go to template, and just simply paste it. It don't matter about these, that's already there, and just simply paste it. And just skip. No, just skip the one that is already there. Okay, so that one's done, and I think we're going to now do the Expert Advisor. So let's go to the MT4 Expert. Okay, let's go back to our local machine. Okay, MT4 Experts. Just highlight that one, and then shift key, hold the shift key down, and then click that to highlight that the two of them, and then just copy. Right, then we go back here and just paste it to the folder that we already opened. Paste. Where's we got paste? Okay, now we need to go to the indicators. Just go back, click on the indicators. Right, let's go back to our local machine. Go back one step, indicators, click that, and then shift key, hold the shift key down, and then click that, and then copy. And let's go back to our virtual server, and then just right click and paste. Just copy all of it to it. Okay, so that's done, and now we need to go back to the next copy and paste, which is the presets. Right, let's go back to our local machine. Go back one step, and the presets are here. So click that, press your shift key, click that, and then just copy. And then we need to go back to the virtual server and just paste that on here. Right, so it's all done now. Close that. Now it would be a good idea to refresh it, just like any program. You know, once you install it, sometimes you need to reboot the system. This is basically like rebooting it. Okay, so we need to refresh it. I'll just close that down and then refresh it this way by clicking the icon here. Now everything's refreshed now, so all we've got to do is just to make sure that we've got the two panes with the same currency that we're trading as the one on the local machine, which is USD Canadian. So let's go to the currency, USD currency, USD, I think it's this one here, that's it, USD Canadian. So just drag that over here, drag that one over to the second pane, and just set the time frame, which was 5 minutes. Time frame 5 minutes. Okay, we can close that one down. Yeah, don't forget that this is just the this is the marketplace. That's all that one there. Right, so that's done. And now all we've got to do now is go to template. We've done this before. So go to template and then load template, or we can use this one here, which is this one here, yeah. Or you can go to load template. So it's the same because we refreshed it. So that's that. Same on this one. Go to template and then pane 2. There we go. It saves a lot of work, doesn't it? It really saves a lot of work. So now we're ready to set this to trade. Let's go to Expert Advisor, Properties, and then Input. Allow the preset, which is let's have a look, which is this one here. Right, just double check to make sure that we got the time right for it to trade automatically. Yep. And then just to make sure that we allow the robot to trade. Yes. Okay, that's fine. And the next thing is it on auto trade? So let's zoom in, and as you can see there's a little sad face here, so let's auto trade it. So now this is now will automatically be trading for us. Like I say, this button here, the one click trade, it's not so important. I put this in here, this one here, it's just a bit out of proportion here. Let's delete that Expert Advisor, remove, and then we'll go back to here to the navigation, and then Expert Advisor indicators. There we go. And then we'll just, oh sorry, it's Expert Advisor we want, not the indicators. Just open up Expert Advisor and then just reload that. Drag it back onto the second pane. OK it. And now it's a bit more tidier. We can always use this actually instead of the one that's provided by the system. So, but I am a bit bugged that there is no facilities here. Like I said, it could be because we haven't got the full signal coming from the server. So we should be able to determine that sometime later today, or later this evening actually. I might just check that later this evening. And then obviously this is now set to trade during Monday. Zoom that out. So I'll just leave that now to trade. I provided you with a link actually for this cheap virtual server that I'm using. So if you'd like to check it out, by all means check it out. Right, I think that's it. We've covered the whole installation, really, from the very start to the end, from setting up on the local machine and also onto the virtual server. So as you can see, it's exactly the same. Let's go back to here. Well, when I say it's exactly the same, it's not, is it? There is one or two icons that is not showing up. I don't know why that is, but sometimes it does happen, and you'll have to literally just do it manually. So let's go back here. Let's template. Let's save this template. This is pane 1 template. Where we are. All right, save template. So we'll call this B. Okay. I'll call that B, and let's have a look, see if that one is the same. Let's have a look. Second pane, is it identical? Yes, it looks identical to me, I think. Yeah. Again, it's got the a trade already there, like, but I've not done any trade. You know, there's no trading activities. So I don't know why it's doing that. Actually, it's strange, isn't it? I mean, it's already saying that I'm doing 5 trades already. I'm not doing any trading. There's no signal, and right. Anyway, let's load that back up. That let's go back here onto the local machine and then upload data folder, and then upload that template that we just created, which is this one here, 1B. Yeah. Alright, copy, and then we'll go back to the virtual server, go to data folder, template, and then paste that. So we got it there now. Okay. Now template, usually you don't have to refresh actually, but let's go to template and then load template, and we're looking for the 1B, which is here. There we go. So for some reason it just didn't load it. Okay. Like I say, with these, I have no idea why that is so. So let's close that down, and let's close that down, and then redo it. Sorry, reactivate it, so to speak. Now it's gone, isn't it? Now it's gone. It's strange. Now it's gone. And let's yeah, all that false information that I've had earlier, it's all gone. Equity should be nil. No, the balance. Let's have a look. Account balance. Account balance is nil. No, there is something that's not right. I've never experienced this before, actually. Right, let's have a look. Okay. Alright, so no problem. Let's go back down to the local machine, and as you can see we've got $5,000 here on the local machine, so on this server we should have the same, but it's saying the balance is 0, which means that it's not picked up the signal. Let's try it here and go to terminal. No, and the terminal says 5,000, so certain signals are not getting through. Okay, so that is for sure, and hopefully when the trading session starts later on, I think it's the Australian session that starts later on in the evening, but I'm not going to trade in the Australian market. I would suggest that you trade London, New York, or even Japan, but keep away from the Far East if you can. Right. Okay, I think that covers our installation. Okay. The local install as well as the virtual install. Let's clear that up now. This here. Just remove the terminal panel there, and that is how we want it. So it's all set for trading on Monday. That is provided the system will work, because so far it's not certain part of it is not behaved. Okay, and I found that extremely strange. Actually, I've never had this problem before with installing the MT4. It's only my minor glitches in setting up, but like I say, even if this is not showing, the one click buy and sell button is not there. We always can use this one, but it should be there. This little triangle there, and when you click it, it has a drop down facility for the button to show, or there should be a one-click line here so that you can activate it from here, but it's not happening. Okay, so that is now all set up to run, and so we can close that down, and then we're back onto our local machine, and that's it. As far as the installation is concerned, just before I conclude this video, you need to change the magic number on this local machine so that it doesn't conflict with the one that is actually on the virtual server. So let me just zoom in. Zoom in here. Okay, right click, Expert Advisor, Properties, and then magic number. Just change that to any number that you like, I'll just call it 122. Okay, so I've changed that, and then we need to well, not need to, but I'm going to change this for the later New York session. I've already set up a preset for this. So anyway, I've changed it. I've changed the magic number, and I'm going to change this so I can trade the latter part of the New York session. The virtual server setup is to trade in the London session, really. So I'm going to do the New York session locally. Okay. So let me just load that. Go to load, and I've got it here, New York. That's it. Open. let's change that magic number again. 122. Okay, so we've got the New York session on here, and we changed the magic number, and I've got a different time scale here now. Don't forget, this is the server time, so wherever you are in the world, this is the UK GMT, and this is the server time. The server is 2 hours ahead, actually, so you need to sort of recalculate your time zone depending on where you are. Okay, right, so that's the little bit of information which I've missed out. So I'm going to now continue to trade with this robot and report back. Okay, thanks for joining me on this video. So I hope to see you soon.